Hey everyone, if you are like me, then you feel like AAA games just aren't hitting the same anymore. So you turn to indie developers for unique gameplay, interesting ideas, and different aesthetics. So here are 5 indie titles that you should add to your Steam wishlist. First up, we have Abiotic Factor. Originally, I wasn't going to add this game onto my list, but I picked it up in the Steam summer sale, and I've already sunk 24 hours into the game with a friend. Abiotic Factor is made by the developers who created Unfortunate Spacemen, and it's in version 0.8.2, so it's close to full release. And the game takes place in an underground research facility where entities have broken out of their containment. The game is very reminiscent of Half-Life, and it really captures the same vibe as the first time I played Half-Life. Coupled with Project Zomboid character stat creation, interesting crafting mechanics, and a storyline that is explorative but linear to keep you engaged, the game is a pretty good state to be picked up right now. But if you are weary of early access games, then add it to your wishlist and wait for the full release. The next game we have on the list is Cataclismo, a real-time strategy and tower defense game. But the thing that drew me to this game was the brick-by-brick castle building. For those of you who know me in real life or from Twitch, I'm a sucker for Legos, and the Lego-inspired mechanics is what really made me want to get this game. It's a single-player game, so if you seem interested in it, consider picking it up for its planned release on July 22nd. If you're a fan of the game Skate and you love indie music, this next game is for you. In Skate Story, you're a demon made of glass, and your goal is to skate to the moon and swallow it so you can be free. There's not much out yet for the game, and it has a planned release date for 2024. What made me add this game to my wishlist was the music, which is made by Blood Cultures and John Fio. Sorry if I messed that up. Games with a heavy emphasis on music is what got me into indie games. The first one being Fract OSC, a puzzle game where you shape synthwave music to explore a beautiful landscape. And Risk of Rain 2 really solidified my love for indie games with this aesthetic and amazing soundtrack. But yeah, Skate Story seems like a cool little single player game that will kind of fill the void for whenever I'm just chilling at the PC and trying to listen to some good music. Movement tech, pairing, post-apocalyptic atmosphere is how I would describe V.A Proxy. There's no release date, but there is a demo. However, when I played the demo, the UI was a little clunky. This game gives me Hyperlight Drifter vibes, and it's what I thought Hyperlight Breaker would kind of look like, but it also kind of has that like Risk of Rain like grit to it, so it's very appealing to me in general. I could talk more about it, but I'll just leave some clips from the developer that they've been brewing up over the course of its development. Last on the list is Samurai Unicorn, a cyberpunk action horror with retro graphics. The Samurai Unicorn is basically a stand from JoJo's, and the limb dismemberment is similar to Dead Space. The game doesn't have a release date, but there are demos available for Patreon members. I plan on keeping up with the development to see how the game shapes up, as I feel like it'll be a really good single player game. Anyways, that's all I have for the list. There are a few games that I left off as they felt too similar in graphics. As much as I love low poly stuff, I wanted this to have some variety. If you have any indie games you've been following, please feel free to share it in the comments below or tell me which one of these titles you might pick up. That's going to be the end of this video. Let me know if you want to see the games that didn't make this list, as I have another 5 that I'm keeping my eye out for.